English lessons.
Today's mini English lesson is about how to form questions in English. I'm going to give you a simple formula that works for almost any question with almost any verb. There is one main verb that doesn't work with this formula. I'll tell you what it is at the end of the video, but your challenge is to try and think of it before we get to the end. So the formula I have for you today is an acronym called QWASM. That's QWASM. It stands for question word, auxiliary, subject, main verb. And it works for almost any question. If you want to make a question in the present simple, you might want to ask, where do you work? Where is our question word, do is the auxiliary, you is the subject, and work is the main verb. Remember, for the present simple, we have to add the auxiliary, do or does for he, she, and it. What does she think? What, question word, does, auxiliary, she, subject, and think, main verb. If you want to make a question in the present continuous, you already have the auxiliary, which is am, is, or are. What is he talking about? What, question word, is auxiliary, he, subject, talking, main verb. Then when we make questions in the past simple, we need to add the auxiliary again, and this time it's did, and it's the same for every subject. So, what did I say? What did you want? We can also make questions like this in the past continuous. Like in the present continuous, we have the auxiliary, it's was or were. What was I thinking? It works as well for questions in the present perfect. For example, how much money have you spent? And it works in the future, like, when will we meet again? If you want to make a question with a modal verb, you just have to replace the auxiliary with a modal. So if your modal is could, your question might be, how could we improve our English? There are some exceptions to this rule. Firstly, if you want to ask a yes or no question, then you just need to remove the question word. But you can still keep the second half of the acronym, which is the ASM or ASM, auxiliary, subject, main verb. For example, the question could be, do you like chocolate? There is one verb that never uses this structure. Did you think of it? It's the verb to be. When we make a question with to be, we simply invert the subject and the verb. So the statement, I am hungry, becomes the question, am I hungry? And the answer is always yes. Now you have everything that you need to go out there and make perfect questions in English, and all you have to do is get out there and practice. So I have a question for you. What are you waiting for? Bye!